Tonight, reporter Natalie Fahmy takes a closer look at how some local pharmacies are struggling during this pandemic.
The time has come for some relief for community pharmacies.
7 independently owned Western New York pharmacies are urging Governor Kathy Hochul to sign a pharmacy rescue package.
Burning the candle at both ends, trying to keep pace with all of the demands that have been put on us.
Independent pharmacies say they've had to take on extra tasks such as COVID-19 testing and vaccine distribution with limited staff while filling prescriptions on time. The relief package focuses on 3 main points: banning mandatory mail orders, reimbursement guidelines, and regulating pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs.
PBMs have to be held accountable for their actions.
According to the National Community Pharmacists Association, 3 PBMs control nearly 80% of the market. CVS controls more than 30%. And pharmacist Jamie Lacko, owner of Niagara Apothecary, says the PBMs create an unsustainable business model.
I don't think a lot of people can conceive that we could fill a prescription and lose $50. But that's the reality of what's happening.
In a statement, the Pharmaceutical Care Management Association that represents PBMs says accusations that PBMs are forcing store closures are unproductive and not based in fact. But Lacko says independent pharmacies are critical in communities and says PBMs will squeeze them out.
We can pivot on a dime. We figure out what somebody needs and we do it.
The Pharmaceutical Care Management Association says the number of independent pharmacies in the state increased by 25% in the past decade, while chains have decreased by 14%. Steve Giroux, president of Middleport Family Health, says 3 of his pharmacies are at risk of closing. Giroux says in Middleport, the closest CVS is more than 20 miles away.
It's the non-transparent, unregulated pharmacy benefit managers of these PBMs that are just disrupting the whole system.
We're dealing with a lot of stressors that we've never dealt with.
And Giroux says he has no way to negotiate a contract with PBMs.
There's no way we have any leverage with them as independent businessmen. It's basically take it or leave it contracts.
Natalie Fahmy, 7 Eyewitness News.